Radio check, radio check. Can you hear me, Dominic?
Loud and clear, Zane. Loud and clear.
Hey, Dominic, how far away are we from Dyer Island?
Right now, Zane, I'd say we're approximately 30 nautical miles east of Dyer. Why?
Hey, Dominic. This boat's kinda small, isn't it?
Boats cost money. Big boats cost lots of money. We already spent a fortune just to get here.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Dominic. It's just... well... there just isn't room aboard this thing for 40 chests of silver bullion and 96 elephant tusks, and all of the rest.
Here's the plan, Zane. You go down to the Insurmountable and bring up one chest of gold. We go back to Hunsby, buy ourselves a much larger boat, then we return here and collect all the rest of the treasure.
You're so smart, Dominic. Now's not the right time for me to get into that cage. All these have a lot of sentimental value to me, since they're the first treasures I ever discovered during my very first treasure hunt. The gold coins are ancient Hungarian forints, minted sometime in the 15th century. The goblet was crafted in 1461 by a Hungarian goldsmith on behalf of Hungarian royalty. I love drinking root beer from it. Hey, Dominic. Once we're both filthy rich, what's the first thing you're gonna buy?
A house. A house in the sunniest part of Florida.
Ooh, like a cozy little vacation home that the two of us could spend a week or two relaxing in between adventures?
What kind of adventure are you planning after this one?
Glad you asked. Remember that news article I showed you about the bank robber in Thailand who died in the police shootout? I have a good lead on where he hid the money. And then after we're done in Thailand, there's a certain priceless artifact hidden in Qatar that I have been dying to get my hands on. And after Qatar, we'll want to head to Sri Lanka. And after that...
When I'm with you, Zane, life is just one non-stop, never-ending adventure.
Ah, Dominic, that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me. Hey, Dominic, don't you just love this brisk ocean air? We never had air like this back in Vermont. Days like today really make you glad we quit working as office drones for boring old Mr. Stockwell. Right, Dominic?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Zane, every now and then I actually miss my old life. Mr. Stockwell was always such a nice boss. And do you remember that donut shop that was right next to the office? Apple fritters they served there were the best. Some days, Zane, I miss the peaceful, comfortable stability we used to have back in Vermont.
Oh, Dominic, you can be such a joker sometimes. As if you'd really rather be stuck in a gray little cubicle making $19 an hour when the two of us are about to become multimillionaires today.
I gotta hand it to you, Zane. You always know just what to say to put my head back where it needs to be.
What are brothers for? Hey, Dominic, are we there yet?
Actually, yes. We're there.
I'm ready, Dominic. Let's do this.
Great. I'll help you put your scuba gear on.
You know, Dominic, I still think you miscalculated the coordinates.
I'll tell you what, Zane. You go down there, and if you don't find the Insurmountable, I'll pull you back up, and we'll go wherever you want.
Gotta be honest, I'm starting to feel a bit nervous.
Hey, don't worry. I spared no expense buying the very best cage for you, Zane. You'll be completely safe in there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Not without my phone. I really ought to at least bring these inside the cockpit. One bad bump from the ocean, and they'll all sink into the drink. But they're all just so sparkly in the sunlight. Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
I really ought to at least bring these inside the cockpit. One bad bump from the ocean, and they'll all sink into the drink. But they're all just so sparkly in the sunlight. Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Not without my phone. Not without my phone. Not without my phone. Have you found my phone, Dominic?
I'm still looking. See if you can find it out there.
Have you found my phone, Dominic?